Well, hello folks, and welcome back to Rimworld. It's the 1st of December. There's a few things going on, of course, but the main thing is our outpost is being raided. I had kind of assumed this could happen, but I couldn't really click on Ricky up here on the colonist bar, so I kind of just assumed they were gone. They are not. Unfortunately for them, they don't really have any weapons. They have a sword, a turret on their back. Nyx wants to prolong their stay, sure. I'm not sure what he's going up against. Okay, we've got an invisible guy here. He's got a pistol. They've got a pistol. That person has a bolt action rifle, so... I mean, pretty much screwed no matter what I do. I'm curious about the invisible guy. We'll just let the backpacks kind of start the fight here. Run for your life, Ricky. I don't think you can self-tend because you probably don't even have any medicine, do you? Nope. We'll make them get within melee range here, even though it doesn't seem like they want to. I mean, I was hoping they were willing to chase. It's 4 against 1, 1.5. We'll count the backpack as one person, or half a person. Yeah, the backpack is one person. Ricky is half a person. Don't get shot. I think he just deflected that with his sword. He's got a melee skill of 6. Okay. So the base should be pretty safe. They've just been working on finishing research and getting the nuclear power plant set up, which is, we've got some stuff to do with it whenever this ends. Come on, Ricky. Kite them up to the base. So I don't want to stand still too long. If Ricky survives, maybe I'll recruit one of the next tenants that actually wants to become a colony member and send them up here to help Ricky. Okay. Now it's just getting out of hand. The colonists are gathering to celebrate Emmy and Tal's marriage. Well, there's a gunfight going on. There we go. Now they're beginning their assault. And a courier has shown up. There's also an interesting Feralisk thing I want to go over. I won't spoil it just yet. Okay. So we'll make them come through here. Ricky traps Finn in the doorway. Yeah, get him, horses. Get out there and kick him. Bring him through here. So far, Ricky's holding his own. He just got nicked. The guy runs around the corner and gets a cheap shot in with a pistol, I'm pretty sure. What if we just... No, I won't pop the fire foam pack. I was like, just pop the fire foam pack for fun. Ricky, can you move? So we're not getting... Here, make him come over here and get us. Ricky's a little bit beat up. His liver's been crushed. That person's regenerating or something. That person is already dead. Here, grab the gun. I mean, I still want you to have the sword. I can't because it's too heavy. Well, crud. Honestly, the sword's probably the best bet. Go up here and attack this guy. Oh, good, and he blew up. Setting, I think Ricky's on fire. Yep. Oh, we'll pop that here. This fight's going splendidly. He charges through the door, hand springs off the bed, and stabs again with the sword in his leg. Okay, he's down. Nope, don't let him get away. Damn, Ricky just took a shot. No one gets out of here alive. You wanted to attack us? The odds were not in our favor, but so far it's worked out. Kind of. The bird gets away. It was eager to get out of here. Come on, Ricky, you can do it. You made it this far. Kill Kurogang. Okay. Outpost Battle 1. $408 worth of goods and weapons were picked up from the raiders, and then it kicks me out. Okay. The courier left, 558 silver. The party is still going on. I wanted to check out two things here. One is an art statue that Revy finally decided to finish. It's got a ton of beauty. And the Feralisk. I'm pretty sure that this Feralisk is immortal. So, yep. Bam, just like that. Good timing, huh? So we're going to continue to try and tame this thing. Every time we fail and it attacks us, we will strike it down. I'm going to forbid its corpse. Let it revive, and then try to tame it all over again. It's a massive party. Everyone has tears in their eyes. A beer in their hands. Some wishing it was whiskey. Now it's time for the celebration. Unfortunately, Revy doesn't have a concert ready for us. And the other thing I wanted to look at was the nuclear power plant. So we finished experimenting with the high-tech reactors, or the high-risk reactors, which unlocked a few new things. It unlocked uranium pellets, which I've already produced some of. We can also make uranium fuel rods, which we're going to need soon, and MOX fuel rods, which we're probably not going to need soon. It takes plutonium that I don't have, and depleted uranium that I don't have. Let me see. What does this say? The next step is to build a reactor type A. Build the frame for a nuclear reactor core. Note that once the frame is complete, more work must be done to finish constructing the core. It is highly recommended that the core be built in a containment room to protect colonists during fuel transfer. The thickness of the wall and hit points of the materials used determines how much radiation is absorbed. We advise leaving space around the core as the frequency of radiation damage also decreases over distance. So the unfortunate thing is, this room's just not a very good design for it. Another marriage is on? Good lord. Like, if I put it here, there's a one-way walk tile, a one-way path, or a one-tile wide path around the outside, and then right here, it's one tile. I kind of feel like I need to expand this place out even more, which is kind of unfortunate. Say either that or I need to move this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna reinstall these two shelves here. Rip these walls out. And then probably place the reactor in the middle of this room. This is still the ancient cooler we picked up so long ago. takes almost no power and cools a room quite nicely. So we'll get this fixed and set up, and then I'm gonna build the nuclear reactor. Reactor type A. Kind of triggers me that it can't be centered. 4 on that side, 3 on the left side, 3 up above, 2 down below, it's fine. Probably place it right there. That can probably stay there for now. I'll analyze and adjust the pathing. I think I need to run some wires from this console to this eventually at some point as well. I mean, after this, we're going to have to build a turbine generator, connect the reactor to the turbine, get a cooling system set up, build the power transformer, then build the reactor control computer that I've already got because I looted it ages ago. Brandisius and carrot. Yep, this is all going to be a nightmare before too much longer. There'll absolutely be no way to set up the bedrooms. And in turn, everyone will just end up completely miserable and unhappy. That's my expectations anyways. You know, this one should maybe go down here actually. Because this one's gonna have fuel rods, depleted uranium. I want all of the radiated stuff maybe kept in this room. I'm gonna have to test radiation levels. Oh man, that's being built quicker than I thought it would be. Okay. Reactor type A, we can choose what's allowed to be stored in it right now. Nothing is going to be put into it until we get all of this cleaned up. Let's see, paved tiles. We have to patch it. So once that is set up, build the frame. Doesn't say anything about putting fuel rods into it yet. I don't know why I would want to without having a cooling system. So no cool rods being built, no cooling rods going to be placed into it. We're just going to let them continue to work on it. Auto scram. Scram the reactor core when the temperature reaches unsafe levels or a solar flare is detected. Scram the reactor during solar flares. I don't think I've even seen a solar flare or an eclipse this entire playthrough, which is pretty weird. Pretty strange, honestly. Oh goody, they're gonna have 2 shelves of it. Which means there won't be any room for the fuel rods. The colony's reconnaissance system has detected an unusual animal herd moving towards the colony. Really? Probably should have paid attention to that alert ages ago. Hopefully it's just lost caravan pack animals. Jimmy's mech fear. Jimmy, a Maru of the school of Mayuli, is making a request. Mechanoid swarm's been attacking their settlements. They want to drop a mechanoid cluster on us. It'll have a toxic spewer, a whole bunch of other terrible things. If we do it, we get way too much gold. Holy crap. A Psylink neuroformer. And Scrungus's brain drill. A light machine gun that fires 6.5mm caliber incendiary rifle rounds. Good for medium range. It is a mythic weapon, thanks to Scrungus reaching level 20 in a skill. Let's see, while equipped, this Miho LMG's user enters a battle trance every time they kill something, granting improved fire rates and firing cooldown. Subsequent kills before it wears off will increase the effect slightly. That's pretty badass. It's got an engraving on it that represents a solitary barbarian covered in intestines near a town. An artist stands near the main subject. The work reminds the viewer of elegance. It's tempting, but no. A panicking mammoth worm pack has entered vision range of the colony. It's 46. I have no idea what mammoth worms are. They're going to be attacking as soon as they get here, most likely. Crowd incoming, yep. Oh, another crowd? Don't tell me that. We can detect from a really long ways away now. That's probably merchants, if I had to guess. I'm not sure who else would be coming across the mountains like that. I think probably in our best bet to scramble everyone, except Grimmeth and Lilith right now. I don't think these things will cause too much of a problem, but 46 of them is a lot. Everyone lines up, rank and file. Manhunter pack. A pack of man-hunting mammoth worms have entered the area. Driven insane by the disease known as scaria. Just call it rabies. Yep. The mammoth worms will leave the area in 1 or 2 days. You can hide and wait them out or fight them. That's a lot of mammoth worms. Becomes a terrifying force that can rival those of the mechanoid centipedes, as long as it doesn't have a ranged attack. Melee DPS. I don't think it does. So who's gonna be slow getting up here? Weasel. Carrot, where are you going? No. Using word of healing on what? The whole game's gonna die having to figure these things out. Someone suggested it could be the friendly fire mod. It's possible. I normally have it toggled off. At least this late in the colony's life. But toggling it again did seem to kind of help. Oh my goodness, look at this. Mammoth worms... I don't... All I can say is, Let's see, choose permit, no. I can't really call anything in. At the very least, we're going to have a ton of insect meat and armor plating. Chitin, chitin, shitten, however you want to pronounce it. We've got little Jimmy Mammoth Worm here taking the lead. They sound terrifying. Yeah, this is a good song for this moment. Riding it out. They're climbing over each other, rolling and slamming around. I had assumed some of them might try and go for my walls. But maybe not. No, carrot. I'm gonna have to take that. You're not gonna use that, no. Don't use any of these. You can only use regrow limbs on your own. I mean, if it's gonna make you charge headfirst into the enemy. Oh, Using regrow limbs on what? The enemy? You lost your goddamn mind? If it ever seems like I'm babying my colonists, there's a reason why. Tal, get back here and fight. Grimace puking his guts out behind us, saying, yep, good job everyone, I'll be here to patch you up if they somehow manage to get close enough to do any damage. Don't you do it. Butchering? No, you don't. Let me run into the hail of gunfire. Get out of here. I mean, I need the fire to be put out as much as anyone. But no. I see Grimace trying to sneak through there. Everyone's just so helpful. They want to do their job. Not let the colony down. It's kind of sad, honestly. Not a single one of them managed to make it further than this. Okay, all of them finish off, behead them. We're gonna do drafted hunt. We're just gonna do a little bit of cleanup duty right here. Okay, you can stand down, you can stand down. They'll all go do their things. Activate all of the bots again. And so, with drafted hunt, they should finish everything off. Even though a chunky Kingosaurus is getting revenge for being shot. Sure. All of you, stand down. Put out the fire. That might help finish some of these things off. Huh. These things are a little bit scarier than I thought they were. They actually might make it up to us. Coco, you better move. Might be an all raw, but they'll still kill you. Here, just have everyone stand down. I saw some people get hurt, but it looks like they just had magic cast on them, so got healed. I don't see any blood anywhere anymore. Nyx, you're a little bit hurt. Debasota, okay. Heria's horns can capture the subtlest pulses of psychic energy. Interesting. Well, that was fun. Now we have cleanup to do. The fire will probably trigger a monsoon before it's all said and done with. Get these corpses hauled back. Behead them, haul them. Finish them off. Most of the colony at this point are pirates, and so they won't really care if they eat insect meat or not. I gotta keep my eye on this thing before something terrible happens. Burton and the droid are down here, making final, very intricate welds and solders. Calibrating sensitive equipment and sensors that won't be able to easily be replaced once it's actually finalized and running. This is Alpha. This is Alpha. So I see the name. I'm excited to get this thing hooked up and running. See how many colonists I can cook with radiation. Here we go. It's like whaling season. Did something wake back up? Say, if we're not quick enough, the immortal one, like this one that we can behead, will pop back up. And it'll probably... still be mad as hell. If I just had to guess, I mean... Just a small guess. I just want them to reach... I want them to finish this before they quit working for the day. Lung rot. Asa has gotten sick from lung rot due to long-term exposure to rot stink gas. Well, I don't know... Oh, from fixing this thing? Like, are you even actually fixing this? A trade caravan from the Eastern Republic has entered range of our colony, so it was a good caravan coming across the mountains to see us. I could have them butchering here, too. I forgot that this advanced piece of machinery can do just about everything. I don't think I'm going to set it up, though. Good lord. The bodies that we can't end up butchering here because they rot away, which they might do. Let's see. Mammoth worm. Step's been completed. Now we need to build a turbine generator. Okay, let me set this up real quick. I have to be careful that it's not gonna butcher a whole bunch of humanoid corpses or creepy corpses and get us strange meat, make everyone go insane. Okay, so this is set up. Step next. Build a turbine generator. A turbine requires a large quantity of turbine blades, which can be manufactured at a Rim Atomics machining table, which is one of these, which has all types of unfinished shit laying around it, it looks like. Turbine blades. Question is... I can build a Thor turbine. A turbine driven by steam, which turns a generator to produce electricity. So... So maybe I need to build it here and wall it in? Huh. So this takes up almost the whole damn room if I place it in here. Of course, it's not centered either. So I wouldn't be able to do 2 of these. Goes. I might be able to, actually. So we'll do 1 of these for now. I need 250 turbine blades, though. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do something about this thing eventually. That's about all I can say is, Well... I mean, I could finish walling this entire part in, which I might have to do anyways. So that wall ends there. I think that's right. It goes 1, 2, 3. I think that's about right. Pull all that inside. It's gonna be hard for me to get rid of this thing. I might just have to build the walls around it. For now, it simply gives up too much power for me to just tear it down and dismantle it. I might make this area only accessible from this side, or if they come through this hallway here. I want this room as isolated as it can be, since it's going to be putting off a bunch of radiation. Okay, Coco, you don't have any social skill. Corbin, get over here and talk to Cassio real quick. Brandisius, you've got a farming inspiration. A bulk goods trader, so they could have a whole bunch of stuff, but based on their tech level, I'm not expecting very much. So I can get rid of a bunch of my horses, which I should probably do, while I can get money for them. Elemental dust, jerky, rice, a bunch of cloth, which I don't need. Human leather, freaking cannibals. Say, if we were playing a cannibal murder tribe, we'd just make everything out of human leather and freak out everybody who showed up to fight us. So yeah, they don't really have anything. Tyrian clothing is apparently very high quality clothing. Tyrian is super expensive and rare, I guess. They don't really have anything I want. I've got some silver. Get rid of the stallions. We've got more than enough of them. All you need is one stallion. Your herd will regrow. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, though. It's the 2nd of December. The nuclear program is still underway. We've got a reactor built. Steam turbines next. And then a couple other things. And we'll be ready to blow up and radiate the colony. I can't wait.